What's going on, man? Matt here, and welcome to the video. Today I want to bring you 6 things that you can do to help yourself build up, to level up your life, to make gains, to make growth, and build out of ground zero. Let's get started. So number 1 on my list is hit the reset button. So what I mean with hitting the reset button is we kind of gotta identify the problems in our life. So for example, if I work and then I come home and I decide I'm going to lay on the couch and watch Netflix for 3 or 4 hours before I go to bed, what value is that really adding to my life? It's not adding any. I could be spending time with my girlfriend, I could be playing with the kids, I could be exercising, I could be working more to try to help us build even more on the financial front of things. But instead, I'm wasting that time and wasting my life with pointless, meaningless things. And I'm not saying you shouldn't reward yourself every so often. We all get run down, we all get worn out, we all need a break. And it's about moderation, but this goes with anything else in life. In moderation, things can be good, but in excess, things are bad. Once we've identified the problems that are holding us up, it takes me to number 2. Set goals. When I say set goals, I'm talking about set realistic goals that you can achieve, not unrealistic things that you're going to give up on in a few days and you're not going to make any progress. So one thing that I like to do, I'm not a big New Year's resolution person. I'm a today person. I'm a this month person. So for the month, I'm going to break down week by week. I'm going to set a monthly goal, and I'm going to break down week by week what it is that I need to do to achieve to get myself to that monthly goal. And maybe some of you just need a weekly goal, something to start building yourself up, giving yourself the confidence to move forward. So it can be a daily goal. It can be whatever you can handle. But like I said, most people, the longer the goal extends out, the less likely you are to achieve it. You're going to get to a certain point where it starts becoming, tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm trying to get away from that. One day I'll do this. One day I'll do that. I've decided it's going to be day 1. Today is day 1. And I'm going to start pushing myself to, when I get home from work, to exercise. When I get paid weekly, I'm going to start investing smarter. I'm going to put money where it needs to go. In my relationship, today is day 1. I'm going to spend more time with what matters than with what doesn't matter. And through this, that's going to take me to number 3. Build a routine. So when we start building routines and we start getting into better habits, it's going to be motivating for us to continue on the path of self-improvement. So when you get home from work, your lunchbox goes on the counter, you change into your workout clothes and you either go to the gym, maybe you've got stuff at home you can do. You don't have to go to the gym to get in shape. You can do it at home. You can do it wherever you want. It's just a matter of doing it. You got to make yourself, you got to set time. Say, day 1, I'm going to do 15 minutes of cardio today. If you're not into that, day 1, I'm going to set 20 minutes to lift some weights, and I'm going to do a push day, or I'm going to do a pull day. And make yourself get changed, go down there and do it. You can reward yourself later. Maybe a couple hours before bed, you might want to sit down and watch that half-hour sitcom, or maybe it's an hour-long show. But make yourself earn that. Don't just give yourself that and forget everything else, or you're not going to be making the progress that you want to make. As far as the routines and habits go, they say it takes 21 days to build a habit. It takes 90 days to make it permanent in a lifestyle change. And I'm a believer in that. I've done it myself through exercise, And it's at a point now where if I don't work out, I feel run down. I feel kind of sloppy, and I feel like I missed out on bettering myself. All right, so along the lines of routine, building a habit, and all of that stuff, it's going to take me to number 4, and that's start slow. You don't have to rush into anything, and in my experience, the more I found that I rush into something, the quicker I am to either get burnout on it or give up on it, because maybe I don't hit what it is that I think I should have hit. It's easy to get distracted and pulled away from it. So for example, if you want to start working out, maybe you want to start building yourself up just to feel better, even to look better. Nobody said you got to go down and hit 300 pounds on the bench to start. Start out with a lighter weight, do a couple sets every other day or every day with the lighter weight. Get your body going again. Get yourself used to being down. Maybe for me, I do a lot of work in my basement when I'm going to exercise, or if you're going to the gym. Get yourself into that routine and that habit of going to the place that you're going to do that, and slowly start building a base. That way you don't hurt yourself and you don't burn yourself out. You're going to start accomplishing little goals, and the more wins that you get on a daily basis, the more motivated you're going to be to continue. Takes me to number 5. Chart your progress. So when you set maybe your monthly goal or your weekly goal or your daily goal, whatever it is, write it down. I found personally that the more you write something down, the more it sticks. And nothing feels better than to be able to cross stuff off on lists. Maybe you're charting your workout progressions. You want to do 500 sit-ups in a week. And so each day you hit 100, you're writing that 100 down, and then you can look back at that, and it will give you a sense of satisfaction, but also give you a sense of motivation to continue on to day 2, day 3, day 4, and then all of a sudden, you hit your 500 and you're like, man, I can do this. Then you can up your goal a little bit. You can up the level of what it is you want to do. Maybe it's on the financial side. You want to save $10,000, but you're going to have to break that down into a realistic thing. Week 1 you're going to save $5. Week 2 you're going to save $10. Week 3 you're going to save. But chart all this down, because the more you see it, the more it's going to motivate you. So number 6 today is trial and error. This is probably the toughest one at times, because when we're not succeeding because of whatever maybe, it's very easy to give up. It's very easy to get unmotivated. But what we really need to do is sit down and dissect this problem that we might be having that's holding us up from making that potential growth that we are striving after. We might have to reassess our goals. We might have to rebuild our routine in this specific area. But once you find what works, obviously you're going to keep with that. It's just a matter of not letting yourself get hung up when things aren't going your way. So I hope that all made sense. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that thumbs up button, turn on notifications, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.